Hello! Today we are going to Knidos. We will show you the ancient city of Knidos in Dacia. I am Janet and this
I'm
is
Fatih.
Next to us we have Hassan. Hassan, it came from Holland. Sema,
I am Sema.
Zeynep and Yusuf. So we will try to make an enjoyable program for you today. We just arrived at the parking place and from here on we will walk to the ancient city. So this is the trade harbor of Knidos, the ancient harbor, which is still in use. On the other side there's the island, also called Cape Creole. It was the poor side of the city, with houses and with shops. On the right side, we still didn't enter the city. There's a small amphitheater, which we will show you much more later on. What did we bring near us today? Let me show you. We've got wine from Knidos. Small glasses, because we will enjoy the sunset over here with a small glass of wine in the evening. Yes! Wine is a little bit warm, but that's not a big deal, I think. Water is crystal clear around here, so it's also a very nice place to swim or to go on a subboard. I just saw one, but it's gone now. It did pedal away, I think. Many people are coming to this ancient city to see the sunset. It's really a nice sunset in the evening, with of course a nice view to the lighthouse on top of the hill on the left side of the Cape Creole island. Soon we will enter the city and we will show you a lot and a lot more. Fatih is drinking some water because it's still hot. It's nearly 7 o'clock in the evening and it's still a warm sunny day. So we just we entered the entrance from the ancient city of Knidos and I wanted to show you the Knidos wine. The Knidos wine is made for over 2000 years and it was sold all over the world up to Italy. Still on the ancient pillars over here you can see the grapes from all the vineyards who were here many years ago. Later this evening we will have a small toast just to watch the sunset in the ancient city of Knidos. We came to the theater and this is a very nice theater, a small one. The big one they did tear down because they used the marble for something else. So these are all marble stones. So as we walk out of the theater, I want to show you the theater's walls on the outside, and of course the new bricks of marble they will use to restore some kind of things. Take a look at this beautiful gate. Here you can see the restoration works and also the difference in time, because first this was a Hellenistic city. So the first shape of the bricks, which are massive, is round. The shape is round over here. Later on, when the Romans came, they decided to do some reconstructions, which you can see on top, and they are just flat. They don't have any rounded things on the corners, so they are just flat. So the stairs, which we will climb up in a few seconds, is also from the Hellenistic era. And about 5 years ago, they reopened these stairs. In the Roman periods, they did close down the stairs. So they used other ways to move through the city. Here on the left side, you see the stoa. Okay, we are just filming just into the light of the sun. It means it was the shopping mall, the shopping center. It had 3 or 4 layers of shops on top of each other. All the shops are the same size, 6 by 6, just over here. From the other side, you will have a nicer and a better view. Quickly, one more thing, because I think this is the most interesting from all of Knidos. Just right outside of the amphitheater, they had food storage, like a fridge. In daytime, this is the only place in Knidos which has shadow. Okay, we cannot cross the line, but as you can see, these shapes, they had big amphoras stuffed with figs, with dolma, with sarma, with all kind of foods. So while enjoying a show, you could have a nice dinner. So now we're entering the most big church of Knidos, which has just been restored like the past 1.5 years. And they have really done a stunning job, because there were no walls, there were just bricks and stones, nothing else. So this is the most high in the area, high level church, a big church with a nice entrance. Everything, of course, out of marble. They restored many parts of the floor, some pillars. You can still see the big round shapes of the columns who used to be here many years ago. But the most nice things that I think are in this church, that you can see the different time levels, the different years that people were living here. Because first, this wasn't a church, this was just a temple to offer something, to pray for something. As you can see the crosses on the pillar. Over here. On the corner of that one, on top. Very nice artworks in the marble, as you can see. So this everything is from the early Christianity. Also, in the Bible is noticed that Paulus was on his way to Rome, and he had spent the night over in Knidos during very bad weather. In the link below this video, I will write a passage from the Bible so you can really read it yourself. Also, later on in the time periods, Arab people did live here, and there are some carvings. Let me get out of the shadow. In Arab. So we had some friends over, and they could translate some kind of things, which was saying, "Get us out of this hell." So think of it, the stone, "Get us out of this hell," is now in the church. I think they didn't do a very good job on restoring the letters in Arabic, because here is something, there is something, there is nothing. It's just like from left to right. This is in the other direction, so that's a bit of lack, I think. But it's a little bit kind of funny, a kind of comic, that people say like, "Get us out of this hell." Of course, this had to do with the water flows in the city, because after 700 years after Christ was born, the flow of the water, like the water wells, they did completely dry up, completely. So there was no water anymore here. Imagine the people that moved from here to Aegean. So first they came from Knidos, stunning sun over there. They came from Knidos, and they came afterwards here during some wars with the Persians, earthquakes. That city was abandoned. They made a new city over here, and when the water well was dried up, they had to move again. So they went back to Aegean. So on their way, they buried their goals, they buried their valuable things to get them later. But I think this is a masterpiece of work, this church. Really, the walls, the pillars, the signs, it's just great, really great. So a nice view on the harbor. Over there many people who settled already down to see the sunset with a drink. We will settle down as well over here, take a seat and look at this. The lighthouse of Knidos, the sun setting in the sea in the ancient city of Knidos. Just between all the ruins, all the old stones. Just next to the temple of Apollo. Of course, everybody is going to take some nice pictures over here for a nice memory of this fantastic evening.